So I've covered Codename Cure before, it's my second most viewed video, but did you know that the developers of that game are now working on a newer, better game? No? Yes? Maybe? Well, here it is, Gemini Binary Conflict. I'll get straight to the point. The game is not made in the Source engine, it's made in the Unreal engine, and it's currently not been released yet, and I'm just a beta tester for it. And yes, I am allowed to make this video, so I wanted to showcase the game thus far, and also give feedback to the two developers. Yes, only two, on bugs and potential new features for the game, and to spread the word of it since it looks very promising. There are distinct game modes in Gemini. Before I get into these modes, however, I need to talk about the teams. You either play as the bird-like species, avians, or the aggressive reptile species, Trevexians. There's more lore to these, so I'll put it in the description, but those are the two main teams in the game. The main game mode is Warpath, where your objective is to destroy the enemy's base while protecting your own. There are other bases known as forward bases. These heal over time, whilst the main base doesn't. There's a lot more to this game mode, but for this video's sake, I'll put it in the description for you to read if you're interested. There's also Team Deathmatch and Free-For-All Deathmatch. Both of these are similar to the typical TDM and FFA modes, but are more geared towards Gemini's strengths and mechanics. There are currently 2 maps for Warpath and 3 for TDM and FFA. The last mode, which is not yet complete, is Co-op, where a team of up to 5 players defend their ship against AI droids and aliens throughout waves. With each wave, the amount of droids you have to kill increases, and on every second wave, a module is dropped. These can be either repair or support modules. The repair modules allow you to repair your ship, whereas support modules let you get a health booster or weapon overclocker. These aid you in future rounds. There are 5 classes in Gemini, each having their own weapons, playstyle and equipment, but for this video I'll only focus on the stock stuff. You can unlock weapons and equipment which do different stuff compared to what you get at first. The first class is the Hunter. It specialises in close quarters combat, and his primary resembles a shotgun. The equipment he uses is a neon frisbee that bounces around and deals damage when it hits an enemy. The second is the Biotech, which specialises in dealing damage to large numbers of enemies, and his primary weapon resembles a rocket launcher. The equipment he uses is a Corrision Nebular that deals damage to enemies when they're in a certain area that you throw it to. The third class is the Enforcer, which is a more traditional class and specialises in playing support roles. His primary resembles a typical rifle, and his equipment is a Medizone that heals himself and teammates when they're within its radius. The fourth is the Ranger, specialising in more long-ranged action, and his primary resembles a sniper rifle. The equipment he uses is a sentry drone that floats in the air and shoots enemies, but it can be shot down. The fifth and final one is the Knight, which specialises in melee damage. His primary is quite literally a sword, and his equipment is the Attenuator that acts as a shield on his left arm. It can only take a certain amount of damage before breaking though. There is customizable armor too, but I won't go into that. Just now, I want to take a moment to just appreciate the visuals, animations, and the small details that's gone into this game thus far. For example, the armor breaking off to reveal skin that takes off more health when hit. Stuff like this really adds to the experience and can allow for strategies and plans to form to be able to take down an enemy in the fastest way possible. So that's about it for Gemini Binary Conflict. Thanks for watching, and I'll put some links in the description such as their Discord server and some other stuff where you can find out more about the game. Hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great day.